So there you go, that's our cheesy cauliflower and bacon casserole or bake over a jacket potato. How straightforward, easy meal is that? Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're going to do a cheesy cauliflower bacon casserole or bake, and we're going to serve it over jacket potatoes. So straightforward a recipe. My cauliflower, I've already cut it into florets just to make it quicker, and I am just frying off about 7 rashers of streaky end bacon. Now you can go as crispy as you want on the bacon, that's up to you. We don't want to go too much on this actually. I actually want to see bacon in there. Now I have just cut it through with a pair of scissors, as you can see. When this is cooked down, we'll make a decision, do we leave it as is or do we cut it more with scissors? Some of these we will, some of these I haven't cut enough. Now I'm not going to take it crispy, but you can if you so wish. That is good enough for me. That was nice and straightforward. Have that out of there. So that's our bacon there. We'll chop it in a minute. Let's just get some potatoes on. Pans everywhere, look, it's like a working kitchen, complete chaos. Okay, potatoes we are going to shove in the microwave. Fork, pricky potatoes. Take your knife and just make a cut halfway and all the way around, just halfway, not all the way through and not all the way around the potato, just halfway through like that. Okay. Microwave 10 minutes. Let that wear away. Pan on, water in there. As much as you need to boil your cauliflower. Flame on, bit of salt. Now you can steam your cauliflower if you so wish, if you don't want to boil. We're only going to boil this for a short time. We're going to drain it and then we're going to make a cheese sauce and we're going to chuck all this in the oven to bake. Now you will be wanting your oven on today at about 190, somewhere around about there. Just chop up some of that bacon while you're waiting for that to come to the boil. Potatoes finished. Let's just put that on there, a bit daft really, but I'm going to put the potatoes on there. They're hot. Now this is olive oil, you don't need to do this, but I'm going to put a little bit on the skin. I'm going to take some sea salt, get my hand in here, and we're just going to do that. And that is going in the oven now, until we crack on with everything else. Now that's in there. We've got a couple of minutes left on this, and then we take these out and we drain. And you just find what suitable dish that you want to chuck this all in. I'm using this 8x8 glass dish. It's just a cauliflower cheese, so whatever you make it in. Okay, that will do. Drain. There you go, that's nice and straightforward. We'll just chuck that there. And let's crack on. We want to make a cheese sauce to go with this. Of course we do. So we're going in this pan with a couple of tablespoons of butter. I'm going to be going in there with a couple of tablespoons of flour. Give that a little cooking. Cook out the rawness of the flour. Okay, that's looking okay. In there with your milk. In there with your cream. Little stir around. Right, we want to be seasoning this up. We're going in there with a little bit of pepper. Now you can use nutmeg if you so wish. I'm not using salt. I'm going in there with a good teaspoon of English mustard. Mustard works fantastic with cream sauce. I've said it so many times on here, but it's down to choice. Now we're just going to flavour this up, about half a teaspoon of garlic powder. You want the same with paprika. That I mix in. It's going to flavour up our fantastic sauce. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, that's a nice silky smooth sauce there, look. That is fabulous. Okay, so we're going in with some cheddar. And we're going to keep some back to go over as we bake. And we're going to go in there, mozzarella. Now of course you can use what cheese you like, it's a cheese sauce. You know what you like to eat, use it. Okay, now it doesn't matter if it's lumpy, we know it's cheese, the sauce is fine. How easy is that? Oh, look at that goo. That's what we're talking. There you go. Right, chuck that bacon in there. Come on, let's bring this together. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some goo there, look at that. Oh yes, please. Now, I've got a couple of tablespoons of cream cheese, that's going in as well, and stir it through. Just get that stirred in, and that's going to give like white lumps of cream cheese in there. Right, just one side a second, breadcrumbs, melted butter, that'll do, I've got that spoon in my hand. That's fine. Now these are going to go on the top. You don't have to do this if you don't want. It just gives an extra dimension, a little bit of crunchiness. Come on. Dish we're using this 8x8. So it's simple, isn't it? It's a dump it in. Oh, look at all that collie and cheese in there. Oh yeah. Okay, fabulous on there. Just a little bit of that mozzarella, just to give us that cheesiness under there. A little bit of that cheddar on there. And then we're going on there with our breadcrumbs. Probably too much butter, like I say, but hey, come on, butter ain't gonna hurt anyone. And we've got just a little bit more cheese left in there, look. So we're going to use it up. And on there, with a little bit of freshly grated Amason. That's going to give us that really strong depth in there. Okay, we get that in the oven, we're going to get it alongside those potatoes. This is going to bake for about 25 minutes. It's all cooked virtually in there. We want a nice goldenness on there, and it will release the fluid from the cauliflower. Make sure it's on a tray just in case it boils over. And there you go, when you've had your time. Oh yeah. Oh, there's some bubbling goodness right there. Look at that. Come on, there's no airs and graces on this one. Whew. Open up your potato. Nice little cut through there. Now you can add butter if you want. That is entirely up to you. I don't think I'm going to bother. And we just got to get in. On there. Well, a little bit of that bacon on there that we saved. And we want a little bit of green on there just to fancy it up a bit. And that must be one of the easiest cooks this week. That is so straightforward. So there you go, that's our cheesy cauliflower and bacon casserole or bake over a jacket potato. How straightforward, easy meal is that? Now obviously if you're vegetarian, don't put the bacon in, and you've still got a fantastic cauliflower cheese bake over a jacket potato. Come on, our cauliflower. Our cauliflower has got a little bit of crunch. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. What a fantastic vegetable. You know, people don't eat cauliflower as much as they should. You know, they swap out for broccoli. Everything's stir-fried broccoli, stir-fry that, but cauliflower. Oh. Our smoky bacon that we've thrown in there. The flavour has come all the way through that cheese. Well, all I can say is that that is absolutely fantastic. It's an easy one. It's an easy warming one. It's a comfort meal. Oh, enjoy it as a lunch. Enjoy it as a main meal. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make this. This cheesy cauliflower bacon bake or casserole. And a jacket spud. Easy as that. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. Catch you in the next video. Oh, that for me just hits the spot.